Hi, we're Doug and Mary, and we've been exploring the northwestern part of the continent in our Toyota Sienna that we've converted into a camper. Now we're heading east across Canada, still following the backroads as much as possible. Last time we spent a few days in Nipigon, Ontario, and then continued our journey east across the top of Lake Superior.
We try to get water when we can, since we never know when and where we'll find it next. Public campgrounds and parks are sometimes a good spot, but sometimes restaurants and gas stations have a faucet out back too. They're more likely to be accommodating if they know we only have a 6-gallon water container. That will last us 2 or 3 days though. This is Lake Huron, and we're at a town called the Salon or something like that. Probably have that wrong. We kind of did a little detour into the town. The highway actually goes around it a little bit, just so we could see Lake Huron a little bit better. And here's the town. A nice little park. No overnight camping though, the sign says. Pretty little park though.
We found that Sobeys seemed to have a great selection for vegetarians like us at pretty good prices. We tried to stop there when we needed to stock up.
We usually try to have 3 potential camp spots by mid-afternoon. This one was the second on the list, and we still had time to enjoy the sunset at the beach on the Ottawa River.
Sometimes breakfast is quick, and sometimes it is long and leisurely. Quite often, we have neighbors asking for a tour of our van.
Here in the beautiful old downtown section of Pembroke, Ontario, we took some time to visit the public library to catch up on emails and download some movies for the longer fall evenings. We're in a part of Quebec on Highway 148 called the Pontiac. And there's a giant covered bridge. It's huge. So we're going to try to drive across that bridge. It's pretty big, but we'll give it a shot. It's one lane.
The Felix Gabriel Marchand Bridge was built in 1898 and is a 487-foot-long covered bridge that crosses the Coulage River. It is a historical monument and the longest covered bridge in Quebec.
We've followed a variety of travel vloggers on YouTube. One of our favorite fun channels is Vanlife Sagas. They recently did a series promoting an area of Quebec called the Pontiac as a lesser-known travel destination, especially for van travelers.
The Pontiac is a region in western Quebec along the Ottawa River, which is the border with Ontario. It's a community of 14,000 residents who live in 18 municipalities. It has diverse natural areas, great food, trails for hiking and biking, lots of local produce, wineries, breweries, scenery, and not many tourists when we were there. We just had to make it part of our adventure.
One thing we quickly discovered about Quebec was that every little town has a huge and very old church, some dating back to the mid-1600s, and most are very interesting from an architectural perspective.
We found out that Little Red Wagon Winery offers free camping on their grounds for van campers. That was a good enough reason to stay, taste some delicious wine, and enjoy some live music.
Look who's coming out. This is our camp spot in the yard of a winery where we're going to go in and listen to a concert. And just as the sun is ready to set.
Full moon through the clouds tonight, ghosts whisper across the sea. Horses wander in the mirum grass, arrows quiver in the breeze.
We found a little art fair and gallery in the town of Plaisance. As we got further into Quebec, we realized that unlike Western Canada, where we had traveled extensively for many years, Quebec had signs only in French.
We usually were able to find an English-speaking person at most shops, but not all. Neither of us knows any French, and we were wondering what we had gotten ourselves into. Thankfully, we had Google Maps, good GPS navigation system, and one of us always available to navigate.
No, am I going straight?
Keep going straight, yep. Now this is where it was orange, like there was construction. Look at that place, top shot.
We talked about staying outside of Montreal and getting an Uber to see the highlights, but without prior planning, it was just too complicated. We stuck to the back roads as long as we could, but there was no escaping the fact that we had to cross through Montreal if we wanted to get to eastern Quebec. There was road construction everywhere, and we didn't know the language or the town, and generally tried to avoid big cities. We timed this ordeal for late on a Sunday afternoon. We're going underneath the St. Lawrence, aren't we? I don't know if I like this. Can we turn around?
The Louise Hippolyte LaFontaine Bridge Tunnel is 1.1 miles long and was completed in 1967 after almost 4 years of construction. It is currently being refurbished and is expected to take 5 years and cost $2.1 billion.
We quickly found some relaxing back roads and continued to a promising boondocking spot by a river. There isn't anything else in the area, so we didn't have a backup. Hopefully this one works out.
Your destination is on the right.
This one is a boat launch site. Little spot here with a few people that looks like they have their boats in the water. They'll probably be leaving soon.
Despite the fact that there are garbage cans on site, we picked up a lot of trash. Let's all try to practice leave no trace ethics when visiting natural places and keep these places looking great. Google it and read the 7 principles. Make the world a better place so everyone can enjoy it.
That's where we'll stop for today. Join us next time when Mary gets a surprise for her birthday, but not the kind that she wanted.
Shit, what did I do? Thanks for watching.